Alright guys, here's my Access 3 Firefist build. If our list is the same as the OCG's, I do have a little bit of a feeling that we might have some things different, but if it's not, this is how I'm gonna play my Firefists. And this video might get a little bit lengthy because I will go into depth on some things and give like a full reasoning on why I'm using it and what I use it for, but other cards I won't mention anything because I'll feel like it's very self-explanatory. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, and if I don't have an answer right at that moment, I will do my best to get back to you on it. So enough banter, let's just get right into the video. 3 bear is your easy beater. Pops anything, it's your main recruiter, searches out your Tenkies and Tensus. MVP number 1, 3 spirits. It's your main tuner, rekindle target. Can bring back most of your monsters back from the grave to sync with or exceed with. MVP number 2, triple leopard. It's your main way of getting fire formations out of your deck and for setting up plays with spirit, and it's also a rekindle target. 2 hawk. It's one of those just like bear. It's one of those monsters that if you open it in your hand without any other monsters, you can do all right because you can set it. And if they get rid of it, you get a Tenki and you can start doing plays. Unfortunately, though, you can't grab it back with spirit and you can't rekindle it. That's alright. And plus, if you have a face-up fire formation on the field, all Firefist monsters gain 500 attack and defense. So this guy can make himself a 2000 ass. Bear would go up to 2100, then plus another 100 because of the fire formation, which would be 22, just make them all really beefy. Then the 1 rooster, it's another search card like Tenki, and then you can also do it to get rid of your Tenkis to get out some Tensus and make really good plays early on. It's also a spirit target. Unfortunately, it is not a rekindling target, which sucks, but that's alright. You can deal with it anyways. And putting it at 1 is just fine, because you can spirit it back, get its effect off, get a search, sync, later on get another spirit, bring it back, sync. It's not a problem. And 2 blaster, it's an easy to drop big beater, and you can use them to pop problem cards on the field. Like, say like you have a dead rooster in hand, a blaster, and a spirit, and they have some problematic cards on the field, you can just go blaster, digit, and rooster to pop something, summon spirit, bring back rooster, get a search off. It's no big deal. Then 2 effect veiler, pretty self-explanatory. 2 Tenkies, your search card. 2 Tensus, way too cloggy at 3, 2 is, and 1 is just not enough because this is your main way of making plays in the deck is Tensu. So 2's the magic number. Sorry if I'm kind of shaky. 2's the magic number. Nothing more to say there. 2 Gyokos, because it's a night beam that doesn't pop and gives your monsters extra points, so I like it, and it's searchable. 2 rekindlings, that's really self-explanatory, probably more so than staples. 2 dress, I opted for dress over lance because you can still use it with bear, and the 200 point difference usually doesn't matter. But give me a second. But my main matchups that I have problems with is the mirror match whenever they get out bear to pop, so I can still save my monster. And mermails whenever they ditch an infantry to pop, you know, I can still save it. I like it. It's really a preference thing, to be honest. One pot of avarice, because the grave fills up so fast, and you'll get rid of your spirits pretty fast, so you need to make sure that you can keep putting those back in the deck. And then one mind control, because I do feel like this is gonna be the #1 deck of the next format. My personal belief is that this is going to be the #1 deck of the next format. So with that belief, I believe main decking a mind control to steal their monsters to make your own synchro plays with, or exceed plays, is great. And even if it's not, you can decks still play level 3s and level 4s. You can just take it and exceed and do shenanigans with them. And then staples, triple MST. Some people, I will give a quick thing about MST. Some people play 2, but with 3-axis being around, you need a way to stop the tankies. Then Darkle, Heavy, Reborn, no reason to not play any of them. Then traps, double bottomless, double compulse. It will be a double breakthrough. The other breakthrough's on its way, but until then, Fiendish Chain, just as good. Not really, breakthrough's better. 1 Torrential, and 1 Starlight Road, just because a Dark Hole or a Heavy could really, hurt you, even though it is very easy to recover from, and it'll give you a 2500 beater, and also a target to banish for Blaster. Alright, extra deck, Triple Horse Prince, feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. This is going to be a Cataster. My girlfriend still has mine with her right now, but next time I get the chance I'll get my Cataster. But until then, I'm playing Magical Android, next best level 5 that I have at my disposal. And then Stardust Dragon for Starlight Road. Then whenever we get Vulcan, naturally I'll play him. Alright, then for rank 3s, play 1 Fortune Tune, keeps your life points up. He's like Zen mains. He would be destroyed, you just detach material. Then what I really like is that when he's sent to the graveyard, you can target 2 level 3 monsters in your graveyard, shuffle them back into the deck, and then put this guy back in your extra deck to do it again later. So, just probably one of the best recycle cards for this deck. Play 1 Lion Emperor to grab back spirits from the grave. 1 Giga Brilliant, pump up your monsters. OTK if you have the chance. 1 Levier, self-explanatory. Acid Golem just to run shit over. And if it ends up becoming a problem, I could just Blaster Pop it or Bear Pop it. 1 Cowboy for the burn. 1 Tiger King, whatever. 1 Direwolf can 1-for-1 with a macro. Black Ship of Corn. And then 1 rank 6 Basilicock. I'm going to take him out for a Strike Bouncer whenever I get him. I should be getting one within a week or so. Or I could just go buy the tin. I'm probably just going to go buy the tin in a few days, so. And then side deck. 2 Banisher, the Radiance, because Mermails and Mirror Match, if I open it, turn 1, since it's on my side of the field and not theirs, I'm in the better position. Then double Maxi for the Mirror Match, and any other spam decks. 2 Granmole, because, I do have a reason for this, since, first off, remember this is for the, post-September ban list. But what this is for the Key Beetle lock that Evil Swarms do. you side in the Grand Moles, and then you can just bounce it right back. Because for those who don't know, I don't know who wouldn't know, but I know some people don't, is that Grand Mole doesn't target. So they go Key Beetle, safe zone, lock each other up, nice and tight in a little cuddle. Grand Mole is just out there like, no, cock block. It's probably one of the best. I honestly do think that's why they put Grand Mole back to 2, is because of that. So I don't see a reason not to side 2. And then 2 Twisters for the mirror match. Any decks that want to play macro on me. Double Rivalry, Evil Swarms. Double Light Imprisoning Mirrors for Boojins. Double Chain Disappearance for the mirror match. Because if you Chain Disappearance Spirit, most people, they're like, I don't know how to get over that. I mean, you can kind of recover from a Chain Disappearance, but most 3-axis players that I've seen, just if you Chain Disappearance Spirit, it's GG to them. And then I side 1 Deck Devi, and the reason that is because Black Chip Corn, it's better, since prophecies aren't going to be much of a deal anymore. There's no need to side, not as big of a deal as they were. There's no need to side Eradicator, and play Crazy Box. So instead, I just side Deck Devi with pretty much a staple Exceed. I like the idea, because you can easily get out 2 bears if you just switch up how you're trying to play it. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. That's my deck profile, and yeah, any questions, just let me know.